Hey, what's up, folks? It's Robbie V, your local Granite State Sasquatch with bolts, spikes, brims, and briars. And we are doing a hat review, but we're going to do multiple hats. It's going to be a full review, okay? And then we'll do some shorts afterwards. Right now, I've got on, if you can see that pin, can you read it? Can you? Peaky hat. This is the Workman. This, I believe, 8-panel with a button. Workman, canvas-like material, very, very comfortable. I will say their mediums are just a tad loose. And the disappointing part is you can't, there's nothing here to flip over. The satin is attached to the sweatband, so you can't flip this over and put in a size reducer, which is so disappointing because a size reducer would easily solve my problem with this hat because I love this hat. This is called the Workman. And it is, I mean, it's got the satin lining, which I'm not digging the satin linings. They're a little too slick. But it's a beautiful hat. Look at this, olive green. I've been wearing this at work. I'm a truck driver, as most of you know. I've been wearing this. I've been getting compliments left and right. It fits my head great. It's perfect for work. I even got some stains from diesel on here, and it just gives it even more character. Magnet pin, which is nice. Honestly, you know, if we're talking about money, for the amount of money that you spend on these Peaky hat things should just be permanently put on these hats. I don't understand why you have a magnet on here. That should just be part of the hat. You know, Stetson puts theirs like on the back where it says Stetson here. That's where Peaky hat should be putting their logo. It should be something like this, right on the back or on the side or wherever you want to put it, but it should come with it, especially considering the money that you're spending. I mean, these hats are ranging from $60 to $70. They're a little on the pricey side. I've talked to the owner via email. The first email that I sent, it didn't sound like he was too happy when he wrote me back. He was a bit tongue-in-cheek with his response about, seemed to think that I was trying to tell him how to run his business, which I wasn't. I was trying to give him constructive criticism as a consumer. So I just think that if something is being outsourced to China for stitching and the materials that you're using are synthetic, your pricing should reflect that. As in some of my previous videos with Swisher Apparel, their price reflects their product. It's appropriate. The Peaky hat, I think he has a decent amount. He has got a lot of overhead because he puts a lot of money into the marketing, into the commercials and whatnot. So I love Peaky hat. I like the owner, despite the fact he probably doesn't like me very much. And I like their hats. I like the idea behind it. I love all the marketing and all the videos he does. I think he does a great job. And I think their hats are good. Are they top of the line hats? No, they're not. You know, it's not a Stetson. It's not a Hanna. It's not a, you know, Lock & Co. or whatever. It's not a Strakowski, you know, but they're decent hats. I just wish that this hat was just a smidge more snug. And like I said, there would have been a way for me to fix that. And the only way that I could think of to really fix it is if I cut the satin liner out completely. And then from there put in the size reducer. That's the only thing I could think of to get it to fit right, which I might have to do, which sucks. I don't really want to do that because it's like ruining the hat, I think. But I do like this one a lot. It's really great for work. I have nothing bad to say about this hat other than the fact that you can't put a size reducer in. This is a button too, so you can, if you get dirt and grime in there, you can fix it, or not fix it, but clean it. Or you can keep it like that. Look like a train conductor or something. But yeah, love these sort of these folds right here. It's just gorgeous. I love the styling. I've gotten tons and tons of compliments on this hat. Really have. Having trouble. There we go. We're good now. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Like I said, great hat. It's the Workman. It's an olive green, sort of. But in some light, it kind of looks like beige or whatever. But it's an olive green, and it's fairly comfortable. But with this hat, I don't know. I would say this is almost like a 59 or a 58 and a half. It's just a little big on my head. All right, next one. Okay, we have this is a flat cap. And this is it's a wool blend, you know, cotton and polyester. This is called the Garrison Solo. It has a satin liner, and then it has the ribbons in here to tie up. I will say the ribbons, I have damage to my hand, and so you can see I ran my finger through a table saw, and I have tendon damage, so it's very hard for me to like tie things. One of the reasons why I wear pull-on boots, and I don't usually use anything with laces because it's very hard to tie things. So the ribbons make it's a little bit difficult for me, but if I have someone else do it, it's not a big deal. Now see here, this is what I'm talking about. With this, the liner is not attached to the sweatband. So behind here, I could put a size reducer. But with this one, I don't need it because it has the ribbons. So I don't understand why the Workman was designed that way. Initial thoughts of this is it feels cheap. Just being honest, just the feeling of it just feels kind of cheap. But let's put it on. Fit is pretty snug. I don't even need to tie it, and it's very strange to me because, you know, this is almost too tight. This is a medium. The Workman is a medium, and they're two different worlds. The Workman is it's a little too big, and this one is a little too tight. I think it looks good from the side. The front is a little weird because it's pulling at the stitching right here, but from the side it looks good. I mean, it's snug. It'll loosen up with time the more I wear it. Again, just the material itself just feels a little cheap, but it's a decent hat. Nothing to brag about. I don't know if I would have bought this again. If I ever lost this, I don't know if I'd buy this again. But again, I'm not doing these videos to kiss anybody's ass or to get free products. I'm here for the consumer and give you honest reviews. So that's the Peaky Garrison Solo. You know, I give this like a 2 out of 5. The Workman, I would have given this a 4 out of 5. But because I can't put a size reducer on it, I got to knock it down to like a 3.5 stars out of 5. Otherwise, this probably would have gotten a 4.5, maybe. It's a great hat. And then we have the Tommy's OG And it's a wool blend, but it is very, very soft. And I love the stitching. It's very, very soft, and it does not feel cheap. This is an 8-panel, and it's got the faux blade. I don't know what the... Okay, so we have 30% wool, 12% cotton, 48% polyester, 10% other, whatever that means. And chances are it's been stitched in China. So I do like, he's got his own kind of patch, similar to what, Harris Tweed does when they do their original patches. It's a cool hat. This is like a traditional newsboy. The other thing about this too, I don't know if you can see, but this is quilted. So this is perfect for the wintertime. This is a great wintertime hat. Oh, and don't forget, I got my Celtic Cross pin in the back. I think this is a wonderful hat. I love it. This is a great dress hat. I mean, obviously you get that faux blade in there, but I would wear this out with my pea coat out to dinner. And yeah, give this a good steam. It's got a decent amount of poof in it, but that's for the style of the hat. If you don't want that kind of style hat, don't buy that style hat. But I think it looks good. I think it looks really, really nice. For Peaky hat, 5 out of 5. Love this hat. Love it. Beautiful 8-panel, traditional newsboy. Just wonderful. Really, really wonderful. So, I'll put it back on. Very, very comfortable. It does have the ribbons in there. So, all in all, Peaky hat, I think they're a great brand. They're up and coming. They've been around for a few years. But I think he's found his corner in the world. He's getting into the market strong. He does really great job with his videos for the commercials for it. The pricing for me, I think, is a little high for the quality. But people are still gonna pay money. They're gonna pay that price regardless. Just me as a consumer personally, I've experienced hats that are of higher quality, and they're not much more expensive than these hats, and they're 100 times better. It's not to say that Peaky hats aren't good. They are. We're just talking about pricing. And I feel like, when it comes to quality, you should price accordingly. When it comes to materials, synthetic materials, outsourcing and whatnot. If you're making it, with 100% natural materials and you're making it here in the United States, then I'd say the price is perfect. It's spot on. Outsourcing, not so much. And it's my thing with outsourcing to China. They use sweatshops, they use slave labor with children and stuff like that. I'm not saying that their facility that they use does that, but I know that China is known for that. So it's something that concerns me, just as a consumer. But I am a fan of the company itself. I think they do a great job, and right now they're doing. They've got a special hat series going on called the Bob series. So they got the Bobby and the Bob Wayne, and the money from those sales go towards the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's. Since Ryan Miller, the owner of Peaky Hat, his father was diagnosed. So I actually bought one to help for the cause, but also I bought one in gray because gray is actually it's gray and blue. The gray and blue is for diabetes awareness, and that's what I lost my father to, unfortunately. So worked out for me. And once they come in, I believe they're coming in either today or tomorrow, I will do a review on those hats. And I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. I got the Bob Wayne in the silver, and then, which is a traditional newsboy, and then I got the Apple, which is also a traditional Peaky, in forest green. So I look forward to seeing them. I look forward to it. Yeah, and when I do, I will share it with you guys. All right. Well, that's it for the reviews, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and share your thoughts below. All righty. Take care, folks. Bye.